Well, we're moving on now to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on now to the side. We finally got a piece of the pie. This don't fry in the kitchen, a beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Now we're up in the big leagues, getting up here at best. Long as we live, it's you and me, baby. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Forever moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome into the often imitated, never duplicated Sunday morning trivia. Miss Wicked in the house this morning. Joe Mansman. My mother. Dante, Ken, Scotty Arena. Awesome video yesterday, Spidey. I appreciate all the nice words, man. Hey, Coach. Village Breaks. Bobby's Lost Cardboard. Good morning. Ron Fig. Dante. Weber's Mile High. Enjoyed your video last week at the Broncos camp. That must have been a really fun time you guys had there. Alex, Baseball Collector, Scooters Cards, good morning. Evan Zapp, good morning. All right, well, this is the last weekend, of course, before the National. I will not be attending this year. I'll be there next year. But because of the National next week, you do not want to miss next week's show. We have a ton of good cards going out next week. This is just a preview. We have some 1968 cards going out up for grabs. We have some autos set aside. Fulchinevich, Musgrove, Jordan Montgomery, Wade Davis. This is all set aside for next week's show. What are these? These are, triple threads cards, all serial numbered. Like this one's a Chris Bryant, serial number to 250, big Mark McGuire to 250. So you don't want to miss next week's show. Big show next week. And of course, I think I mentioned this last week, we have a special in-studio guest next week. You do not want to miss next week's show if you're not attending the National or if you're home by Sunday. I know a lot of people are just going Friday and Saturday. So if you're around Sunday morning, you don't want to miss next Sunday morning's show. Uncle Stewie, good morning. Cornette Collections, good morning. So we got 10, actually 11 trivia questions lined up for you this morning. But before we get to that, open up, what do I have? A pack of 2018 tops laying around. Then we'll get to the trivia. Good morning, William Schneider. Of course, the first trivia question is going to be regarding that opening theme song, the great Jefferson's theme song. So you have about 5 minutes to brush up on your Jefferson's trivia. 5 minutes to brush up on your Jefferson's trivia as we open up a pack of 2018 Series 1. And we'll get underway with the trivia. What is going on? You missed it. No, it's going to be a normal show, Baseball Card Collector, but I will have a special in-studio guest. And just giving away some pretty cool cards. Whit Merrifield, rumored to be traded by Wednesday. If you didn't know, Wednesday is the trade deadline in Major League Baseball, July 31st. A couple minor moves have already been made, but expect to see some big names moved within the next few days. Madison Bumgarner, Zach Greinke, and this guy right here, Whit Merrifield, has been rumored to be on the move. Roberto Osuna, Chris Davis. The A's could be one of those teams looking to buy. Steven Strasburg. Hey, he got what? It was a Domingo Germán auto, wasn't it? That was very, very nice. I love this subset, Legends in the Making, Paul Goldschmidt. And it's my D-bag, so. Frankie Lindor, opening day. Frankie Lindor's been really hot. The Indians are really gaining ground on the Twins. I believe they're one game back. So I don't see Dave Moger in here, but Dave, you got to look out for the Twins must be hearing footsteps. 19 Don Ross. I do not, Dante. No Don Ross. Miss Wicked lurking in the background. The Twin, yeah, Filmington. They're hearing footsteps, and the Cleveland's coming on strong. Cam Gallagher rookie card. Brewers. Yeah, Village Breaks has just about everything. Chesler Cuthbert and Jose Bautista. Hey, Paul Deich. Thanks for jumping in here, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Glad you can make it. Oh, Rookie Monster, you as well. DV's Cards and Collectibles. Thanks for jumping in here. All right. I think we stalled enough. So let's go over the rules and get started with the trivia this morning. Here on July 29th. A couple days left until that deadline. I'm wondering what starting pitcher the Yankees are going to go get. They really need an arm after taking a beating in Boston this past weekend. And now it looks like the San Francisco Giants may not be making Madison Bumgarner available. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. Yeah, basically he says he needs Bumgarner. But the Giants are a few games over 500 and in the mix for a wild card. So they might not be making Bumgarner unless they get blown away. But we'll see what happens. All right, rules for Sunday morning sports trivia. Of course, be a subscriber. Number 2, no purchase or payment necessary. All prizes go to winners free of charge. Number 3, winners must email shipping info within 48 hours, and this is only applicable to first-time winners. If you've won previously, I do have your info on file, although it's been a little while since Paul Deich has been in the winner's circle. What do you think, Paul? You going to get in the winner's circle today? Number 4, correct answers are subject to my live chat scroll. If you have a lag, you may show a different scroll than mine. I will have to go by my scroll. Sammy Burnett, Slam and Sammy, good morning. Triple B Cards, good morning. JJZ. Number 5, prizes are non-transferable. Number 6, of course, just have fun. And remember, we still have the old double or nothing into effect. If you want to play Card Sharks 5 in a row, you can double your winnings. Get a little better lighting here. All right, so I'm going to go over the prizes available here to start things off, and then we'll get started. Of course, I have the 3 packs of vintage from the 70s. If you're interested in that, just let me know the team, and I'll see if I have them. We have a Wilmer Difo auto card out of Bowman Chrome. That's an autographed rookie card. Difo got a lot of playing time early in the year when the Nats were suffering injuries, but now he's coming off the bench for them. Alex Kirilloff, Bowman Chrome Blue rookie card. Of course, a big Twins prospect there. So we have our auto section, our rookie section. We have a relic section here. We got Brandon Belt out of 2018 Donruss. And in the background here, we have this Frankie Lindor 2013 Bowman Chrome. All right, 30 options to get things going here. And of course, again, anybody who wants to go double or nothing, do some gambling this morning. You can double down, 5 in a row on Card Sharks, and I've added 2 jokers in there, ace and a deuce, to try to enhance your chances there. We still haven't had a winner, and I'm hoping we get one at some point. Chance to double or nothing or triple or nothing. And, Wicked Discounts. That's right. Wicked Discounts is going to be going live after me, approximately 11:30 a.m. Eastern, with his game show. I believe he'll be breaking out the match game again. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what I heard him say. So, hey, C Advocate, good morning. Grant Gutowski, I've not seen you in here before, but I appreciate you joining us. And I don't see Field Guy in here today, so that means those pop culture questions might be up for grabs. Field Guy has kind of been dominating that category the last couple of weeks. So that bodes well for everyone. And with that, we're going to get started here on Sunday Morning Trivia. Now remember, we opened up the show with the Jeffersons theme song. We opened up with the Jeffersons theme song, so with that in mind, question number 1 on Sunday Morning Trivia. Question number 1. Scotty Arena, this might be right up your alley. I'm not trying to fix questions here, but this might be in your wheelhouse, Scotty. Question number 1 on Sunday Morning Trivia. What future sitcom star made his acting debut on the Jeffersons in 1984 at the age of 8? What future sitcom star made his acting debut on the Jeffersons in 1984 at the age of 8? You know I wasn't going to make this easy on you, was I? Harry Bentley, Sherman, Benson, Will Smith, Webster, Will Smith, Lenny, Gary Coleman. Good guesses. George Clooney. That age frame would work, but no, it's not him. Will Smith. Wow. Dante pulled some leather and lumber. That's a nice subset. Enzo, Tom Cruise, Tony Danza, Scott Baio, Kim Fields. I don't have anyone Googling this, I guess, this morning. I thought for sure Spidey would remember this. He's an early 80s kid like myself. Enzo Garinay. No. Enzo didn't come on to become a big sitcom star, did he? If he did, it's Raymond, Janet Jackson, Damon Evans, Marla Gibbs. Looks like I might have to break out a hint on this one. Tyler Perry, Damon Wayans, Mike Connors, Alyssa Milano, Ricky Schrader. Big Carb says he can't Google. He's driving. No, Big Carb, we don't want you to do that. Stay on the road. Tolbert, don't even know who that is. I'm going to ask the question one more time. And then if I don't have it, I'm going to give out a hint. The hint will be a dead giveaway. What future sitcom star made his acting debut on the Jeffersons in 1984 at the age of 8? What future sitcom star? John Ritter, Sandler, Clooney, Walker, Martin. Hey, DFD, Dodger fan Drew, Alex. Good morning to you. All right, it looks like a hint is forthcoming. And it's going to be race to Sam Burnett to Will Smith. We had a few Will Smith guesses on here. It's going to be a race to see who types fastest when I give this hint because it's a dead giveaway. What future sitcom star made his acting debut on the Jeffersons in 1984 at the age of 8? Wow, I have everyone stumped on this one. All right, here comes the hint. He played on the show Van Morris. And he later went on to star in the sitcom Family Matters. He later went on to star in the sitcom Family Matters. That's a giveaway. Yes, you have the actor's, but I need the actor's name. We had two Urkels on there, but yes, Coach, Village Breaks, Jaleel White. Of course it was Jaleel White. Garrett Torres just right behind him with White. Ron Fig as well, right up. Village Breaks was the first one in on Jaleel White. Yeah, Jaleel White, he, at the age of 8 in 84, he played a kid, Van Morris, on the show. Something a lot of people don't know, Jaleel White then auditioned on The Cosby Show for the role of Rudy Huxtable, but of course lost out in favor of Keisha Knight Pulliam, as at first the youngest was going to be a boy. Yeah, Jaleel White. Wow, yeah, I thought that was going to be at least easier to Google. All right, Village Breaks. Good job starting off. And Village Breaks is going to go to Alex Kirilov. Blue, Bowman Chrome. Very nice selection. And I'm going to replace that. Had one of these up here last week with the big prospect with the Reds. The camera wants to focus. The camera does not want to focus here this morning. All right, well, regardless, it's a refractor. Jeter Downs, Bowman Chrome. So good job out of Village Breaks getting us started here this morning. So I write that down. Field Guy, there he is. Field Guy, I was just saying everyone else might have a chance here at Pop Culture Trivia this morning because you usually, you've been running away with those lately. Especially the Jeffersons. I'm sure you watch yourself some Jeffersons back in the day. All right, moving along. Question number two. Oh, you know what? I plugged Wicked Discounts coming on later after me this morning. Let's not forget about RSR. RSR has been coming on Sunday afternoons with some auctions. And even if you're not buying anything, he's fun to listen to. I've listened to him in the background for a couple hours last couple Sunday mornings. So check out RSR later in the morning or afternoon as well. All right, question number two. Cool. Did you feel, Guy? I usually catch up on my YouTube videos, usually like Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, or usually my big viewing days. Yeah, I catch some sporadically throughout the week. 30 days where I come home from work and set aside some time to watch a lot of videos. All right, question number two. Yeah, they're good dudes in Colorado. Number two, in 2007. Now we're going back to baseball now, but this is a TV-oriented question. So if you watch this show, you might know the answer to this. In 2017, what television show did Jake Arrieta appear in alongside Cubs teammate Chris Bryant? In 2017, what TV show did Jake Arrieta appear in alongside Cubs teammate Chris Bryant? Triple B Cards, Chicago Fire, right ahead of Baseball Card Collector. I got Triple B Cards, then I got Baseball Card Collector. Triple B Cards must watch that show. To be honest with you, I've never seen that show. That's a question I looked up for this trivia specifically. But judged by the name, I'm guessing the show's about a fire department in Chicago. But yeah, Jake Arrieta and Chris Bryant appeared in that show. So, now I forget. Oh, Triple B Cards. Sorry about that. Triple B Cards. Triple B cards, great job. Make a selection, please. We got 3 packs of vintage, auto, rookie, relic, mini insert. Triple B cards, man after my own heart. He wants to go for double or nothing. All right, again, going for double or nothing, you need to hit 5 in a row. We need 5 in a row. I've added 2 jokers to the deck to make it a little easier. I've turned 1 joker into an ace, 1 joker into a 2. Yeah, field guy, I could not agree with you more, man. There's like no good TV on these days. Dennis Price. Dennis Price is a big, good on the pop culture questions as well. All right, so Triple B, they're all shuffled up well. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to ask Triple B, how many cards down does he want me to start with before we pull the first card? Within the first 10. Give me a number 1 through 10, Triple B. That's where we're going to start at. Give me a number 1 through 10. And then, again, Triple B is going to need 5 in a row, 5 in a row. All right, so we'll start off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This next card is the one Triple B starting with. A 5, Triple B, a 5. Are we going to go higher or lower than a 5, Triple B? Triple B cards. Whoa, it's not even in the frame. Sorry about that. A 5. Triple B is going to go higher than a 5. That's right, Mike Lang TV Card Sharks. All right, Triple B is going to go higher than a 5. Jesus Christ. A 2, Triple B. Oh, wow. I cannot. I hear my wife upstairs saying, God damn it. Maybe I have to add some more jokers to make it easier. The house is always winning here on these. This is just incredible. Thanks for going for it, though, Triple B. My God, we can't get any traction going here with Card Sharks. People think I'm playing 3-card Monty here. Anyway, all right. Good to have you here, Mikey. Saturday night, Mikey, Mike Line TV. Appreciate you joining us, man. Well, Ron Fig knows how the gambling isn't always the way to go. All right, question number 3. Moving along. All right, now we're into some hardcore baseball questions here. Question number 3. Yeah, Ken was on the money. All right, question number 3. Ty Cobb, Tris Speaker, and what other player are the only players in the top 10 all-time in hits, singles, doubles, and triples? Ty Cobb, Tris Speaker, and what other players in the top 10 in hits, singles, doubles, and triples? Rick Osborne, right away. Rick Osborne, right away with Honus Wagner. Yes, sir. We had Rookie Monster, had Honus Wagner a little further down. But, yeah, Rick Osborne, who seems to get in the winner's circle every single week, at least once, is a trivia buff. Honus Wagner was one of the greatest shortstops ever to play the game. In 1936, the Baseball Hall of Fame inducted Wagner as one of its first 5 members. He received the second highest vote total behind Ty Cobb and tied with Babe Ruth. A lot of people just know Honus Wagner, of course, for the famous T206 card, but Honus Wagner was just one amazing player. Yeah, those 4 copies of the T206. Yeah, the reprints of them, sure I do. Field guy said over 3,400 hits. Yeah, Honus Wagner was something else. All right, Rick Osborne. Rick Osborne is going. He says do not deal the cards. He's going to take the auto. All right, Rick Osborne's going to take the Wilmer Defoe auto card. I think Wilmer Defoe really has a shot to be a good everyday player if probably traded. I don't think the Nats are going to open up a spot for him. He's got some pop. He can run a little bit. He can hit. And he plays all over the infield. So we're going to replace that with the Andrew Tolles Topps Chrome rookie card. All right, so Wilmer Defoe out there. Rick Osborne. Just give me a minute while I mark that one down. Hey, Great Lake Breaks. Thanks for jumping in here. Jake's Breaks. Rick Osborne. I'm not sure if there's been a week gone by where Rick Osborne hasn't been in the winner's circle. All right, moving along. Question number 4. Question number 4. You know what we're missing this morning? We're missing Pepino. I hope Pepino's all right. I didn't have my pregame show as Pepino going live, and I don't see him in the stream, so maybe Pepino's just getting ready for the National this week. I know. I believe he's going to be sharing a bed with Filmington, so I'm hoping we get some footage of that. Someone might have forgot to bail out Pepino. Hey, Paige Cateau. Good morning. Good morning, Paige. Paige and Wendy Cateau checking in. All right, moving along. Question number 4. And I mentioned Pepino. Because question number 4 is a Dodgers question. Question number 4 is a Dodgers question. What Dodgers prospect was named Pacific Coast League Player of the Week from July 15th to the 21st, following a 7-game stretch in which he went 15 for 30 with 5 home runs, 2 doubles, 12 RBIs? Big-time Dodgers prospect. Who am I talking about here? The Rookie Monster wastes absolutely no time. The Rookie Monster. Gavin Lux. Yeah, he hit .487 with 7 homers and 23 RBIs over his first 18 games in the BCL. It remains to be seen if the Dodgers will make room for Lux on their roster. He is a shortstop by trade, but could play all over the field. So we might see him in September as a possible September call-up. Lux was the Dodgers' first-round draft pick in 2016, chosen 20th overall straight out of high school. So the Dodgers, not only are they the best team in the National League right now, they're really loaded down below as well. So look out for Gavin Lux coming up. Will Smith had a huge day yesterday. Yeah, for sure. I see his few Will Smith answers on there. The Dodgers are loaded for sure. So great job out of Rookie Monster getting back in the winner's circle. The Rookie Monster is going to take the Frankie Lindor. This is a Bowman Chrome Mini out of 2013. Cool little insert subset card. Frankie Lindor. Nice job out of you, Rookie Monster. Yeah, Gavin Lux. It's just a crime, man. The Dodgers are just freaking loaded. An abundance of outfielders now with Pollock back. It's struggled to get Verdugo in the lineup. They seem to be healthy. Kershaw's looking like the old Kershaw, despite a couple ticks off the miles per hour. Julio Urias, who would be a star in anyone else's rotation, is coming out of the bullpen. Where is Pepino in the? Oh, Pepino is in the house. There we go. Speak of the devil, Pepino man in the house. But not only is Pepino in the house, we were talking about Dave Moger earlier. Big D Sports and Collectibles is in the house. Mr. Dave Moger, I was talking about your Twins a little earlier. I'm a little worried about them. Cleveland has just about caught up to them, so it's going to be a really good stretch coming down the stretch at the end of the season in the American League Central. Flubier Collector's in here too. Flubier, if you guys haven't seen Flubier Collector, he's got some really, really cool videos. I've really enjoyed watching Flubier Collector's videos lately. Check out Flubier Collector. DV's Cards and Collectibles says the Twins are for real. Yeah, their offense, they can put runs on the board, but their pitching can be a little shaky. Pineda, Martin Perez, you knew he was going to come down back to earth. So, maybe in the next couple of days, the Twins go out and get themselves starting pitcher. Probably won't be one of the big names. Maybe more of a, I don't know, a Lance Lynn or Mike Minor type. Can't see them getting Greinke or Baumgartner, but that's the realities you have to deal with playing in the small market. Oh, for sure, Fluby, for sure. And yeah, Village Breaks. I don't see Syndergaard. I don't see Syndergaard being dealt within the division. I could see the Mets sending him or Zach Wheeler out of division, but I find a hard time. Whoever say yes, a twisted system. I find a hard time believing that the Mets will deal him in division. Plus, with the Braves already having added Keuchel, I'm not sold on them getting another starting pitcher. I've heard Marcus Stroman maybe. But I think the Braves really need some more bullpen help than anything. And just as I said that, DV's card said, yeah, bullpen help needed. Oh, and Dave Moger said that as well. Well, yeah, the Twins bullpen for sure can use some help. No doubt about that. Paul Deitch, a big Twisted Sisters fan. All right, moving along. Question number 5 here on Sunday Morning Trivia. Question number 5. Frank Robinson was the first African-American manager to manage a major league team when he took the helm of the American League Cleveland Indians in 1975. Who was the first National League African-American manager? Who was the first National League African-American manager? We got Art Shell or Frank Robinson. Card Guy. Yes, Card Guy, Frank Robinson. It was not Dusty Baker. It was Frank Robinson also. He was the first black manager in the National League when he managed the San Francisco Giants in the NL in 1981 through, it was 1984. I think it was about 3 years that he managed them. So a little easy trick question there. Was Frank Robinson the late great Frank Robinson? So Card Guy, great job, Card Guy. Card Guy's going to go with the Jeter Downs Refractor Bowman Chrome rookie. Let's see if we can get it to focus this time. You want to focus? Yeah, focus briefly. Looks like Jeff Airtime needs to get a little better equipment here. All right, what are we going to go with here? Let's put a Kyle Schwarber rookie up there. You know what? Let's throw this one here in the background too. This is Derek Jeter out of Prism. Actually, you know what? Whoever wants the Jeter, we'll throw in another Jeter too. This one is out of SP Authentic. What year is this? 2004. All right, so we got 2 Jeter cards. We'll put those up over here. Let's see if we can give away a couple Jeters here this morning. Put them back there in the background. All right, Card Guy. All first-time winners need to email me. My email address is linked in the description below. Card Guy, though, I do believe Card Guy's been in the winner's circle before. I should have Card Guy's info on hand. And that is going to bring us up to our halftime pop culture. Our halftime pop culture for you TV buffs out there. I am not a TV buff. Admittedly. I spend way too much time following sports. But we are going to do Name That TV Show. Name That TV Show that this theme song, this intro song, is from. All right, so let's kill it on the Duran Duran and just bear with me. We're going to break out the TV intro theme song. Again, this is subject to my stroll. I got a feeling we'll have a couple punching this in right away. So again, I need the TV show that this theme song is out of. And away we go. Weber's Mile High. Weber's right ahead. Weber's right ahead of Dennis Price. We had a lot of Breaking Bad in there. Yeah, that was probably, I gotta say, my favorite TV show of all time. With Banshee a close second, but I love Breaking Bad. And we had, I just want to go back and confirm this here. Weber's Mile High, yes, right ahead of Dennis Price. Dennis Price is like, God damn it, I knew that. Actually, I see a lot of people knew that. So great job out of you, Weber's. Weber's Mile High. Weber's Mile High wants to gamble. Weber's Mile High is going to go for double or nothing. Dennis Price dropping them emojis on me. Weber's, were you a big Breaking Bad fan? Do you watch Better Call Saul? Paul Deitch, you definitely look like a Breaking Bad fan. Haven't gotten too far into Saul yet? Yeah, Saul is good, but not on the Breaking Bad level. There's been rumors, I don't know if it's been confirmed or not, or yet, about the Breaking Bad movie. I really hope so. That would just be epic. You know, I think Breaking Bad really set the mark for a lot of these shows that have come on now on like AMC and all these odd channels where it was really a non, not one of your big network shows that you really set the bar. All right, we gave them a good shuffle. And we're going to ask Weber's Mile High. Give us a number between 1 and 10. That's where we're going to start things off here. Weber's going to go 7 deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Weber starts off with a 2. Weber starts us off with a 2. Higher or lower than a 2, Weber? Obviously, higher. Okay. We got a 9. Ooh, tough one, Weber. Tough one. Are we going to go higher or lower than a 9, Weber? Are we going to go higher or lower than a 9? Weber's Mile High cards. Change that card. You know what, Weber's? I just want someone to win. I am going to allow you to change a card here in this 5. Do you want to change this card? I know you already wrote higher. Do you want to change this card or do you want to go higher or lower? The rookie monster's right, damn it. We need to change that. We need a winner here. Weber's, do you want to go higher? Okay, he's going to say change it. All right, we're going to change that 9 to a jack. Oh, you would have been right, too. You said higher. All right, so Weber's card has one. He needs 4 more in a row. Weber's Mile High. You going to go higher or lower? Weber's Mile High cards is going to go lower than a jack. Lower than a jack. Lower than a jack. No. Oh, my God. No, it was not. This is not a loaded deck. This is not a loaded deck. Please believe me when I tell you this is not a loaded deck. Garrett Torres, I think you're right. I might have to come out with a different game to go double or nothing. It's not even. Wow. All right, Weber's. I apologize, but I hope you had fun. All right. Good. All right, moving along. We got 5 questions left here on Sunday Morning Trivia. And we got Miss Wicked in the house. We got a song on for Miss Wicked here.
In the Barbie world, life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can
Question number 6 on Sunday morning trivia. What former... And you know what? It's really funny. It's really funny. Miss Wicked might actually know the answer to this question. So there's a hint right there. What former MLB player's team made the postseason every year from 1991 through his last season in 2002, except the strike-shortened 1994 season? We got Nipsey Hussle, Chris Archer, Tupac, Dodgers, Hernandez, Chipper, Bonds, Braves, Bonds, Ron Fig, David Justice. Ron Fig, David Justice, just ahead of Wicked Discounts. I got a feeling if Miss Wicked was still watching, she would have known that one. Miss Wicked is a big fan of David Justice. Yeah, David Justice made the postseason every year from 1991 through 2002, except for that strike-shortened 1994 season. Justice really had a very good career, too. He's a career 280 hitter with over 300 home runs. So, yeah, Dave Justice. So Ron Figs gets us, Ron Figs going to go with the Andrew Tolles auto out of Topps Chrome. Very nice, Ron Fig. Very nice. We'll replace that with Dylan Peters, Topps Chrome rookie auto. Dylan Peters been starting for the Anaheim Angels. Hasn't been doing great, but he is in the rotation and has decent stuff. So we'll see if he can make some inroads for Anaheim. Good job out of you, Ron Fig. Phil Guy, what do you mean you didn't listen to the question? Oh, Ron Fig, did you really get it off the hint alone? I believe on Wicked Discount stream last night they were talking about Dave Justice. Actually, yeah, because Miss Wicked was showing a autograph card of Dave Justice, and see that? It pays to watch my man Wicked Discounts coming up live after me around 11:30. Actually, it doesn't look like I'm going to be out here at 11:30. It's looking more like 11:45, but we shall see. Dennis Price was in there for that, but he was sleeping. I think Dennis Price fell asleep a little bit. You were on late into the night, Mr. Wicked Discounts. All right, moving along. Question number 7. Actually, this is question number 8, but I don't count the bonus TV guess the song, so we're going to say this is question number 7 out of 10. Question number 7. Who is the last Indians pitcher? Who is the last Indians pitcher younger than 24-year-old Shane Bieber to throw a one-hit shutout with 10 or more strikeouts? As you know, Shane Bieber did that just days ago. But who is the last Indians pitcher younger than 24-year-old Shane Bieber to throw a one-hit shutout with 10 or more strikeouts? We got Sabathia, Corrales, Kluber, Blyleven, Sabathia, Clevenger, Sabathia, Eckersley. Scooter's Cards, yes. Dennis Eckersley, Scooter's Cards. I believe that might be Scooter's Cards' first warrant. Charles Nagy. Charles Nagy did have a couple good years. You're right, Mark, from Kentucky. But, it was Dennis Eckersley, the 22-year-old Dennis Eckersley in 1977. A lot of people forget he was an awesome starting pitcher before he became an awesome actually, I shouldn't say that. He was a good starting pitcher. He was an awesome closer. Wild Thing. Nope, not Wild Thing. Ricky Vaughn. Janet. And who else said there? Sam Burnett. So Scooter's Cards. I believe that might be your first win here on Sunday Morning Trivia. So I will need you to shoot me your info in the email link below, if I'm not mistaken, and make a selection, please, Scooters Cards. Not my first. Oh, it's not. Okay, maybe it's just been a while. Then I'm sure I have your info on file then. Maybe just a while between getting in the winner's circle for Scooters Cards. He is going to say the auto card. He's going to take the Dylan Peters Topps Chrome auto card. All right, very nice. Scooters Cards. And we're going to replace that with a, what is this? Diamond Kings double patch auto for, not familiar with this prospect, Yohander Mendez. Yohander Mendez. And this is serial numbered. Really hard to pick up the serial number. Out of 99, Texas Rangers prospect. So Yohander Mendez out of Panini. All right, Scooters Cards. Excellent job. Coming up with the Dennis Eckersley answer. Scooters Cards. All right, we got that one marked down. What are you doing retracting, Dave Moger? I wanted to see what you wrote, Dave Moger. Everyone check out Big D Sports and Collectibles also if you have a chance. He's got some cards for sale, lots of cards for sale, really good cards at really, really low prices. So if you're interested, he may have some cards that UPC. For sure, check out Big D Sports and Collectibles. Just some fantastic prices on lots of cars that he has up for sale. And that's going to move us ahead to question number. I lose track very easily here. Question number 8. Question number 8 here. Oh, all right. You said something. Yeah, sometimes when you type something, obviously it comes out a little differently. It cometh a egg. I was asking the same thing earlier. I think Mr. Pepino woke up a little late for the coffee. Or maybe he sent his wife this morning to get the coffee. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to ask Pepino what happened to the coffee run. That was the first time in a while we've missed the Stove Sports, thanks for joining us. Stove says he could be a little hungover, which is always a possibility with Pepino. But I would tend to believe not. I believe Pepino may have a hollow leg. So, coffee enema. He was on an important phone call. Okay, well, who'd have thunk that on a Sunday morning? But for 3 hours. Holy crap! How early does Pepino get up in the morning? All right, Spidey with the essential information right there. Excellent band right here, Switchfoot. Saw them last year at the stadium in Six Flags Great Adventure. Just a little FYI. All right, moving along. Not that you care about that. Question number 8. Question number 8 on Sunday morning trivia. That's right, Aggie. Yeah, Spidey knows the Switchfoot. All right. The Detroit Tiger. This Detroit Tiger. All right, let me start over. I screwed that one up with the first 2 words. All right. This Detroit Tiger was part of a brawl with only 4 games left in the 2008 season. He was ejected and suspended for the rest of the season, leaving him stuck on 499 career home runs. Who was this Tiger? We got Cecil Fielder, K-Line. Baseball card collectors having trouble hearing, lagging. Norris, Cabrera, Mags, Cabrera, Miggy, Fielder, Mags, Cabrera, Ivan Calderon, Sheffield, Stoke Sports comes out of nowhere. Right ahead of the Murph 398. Stoke Sports right ahead of the Murph 398. Gary Sheffield. And I was just talking about Dave Moger. Stoke Sports also has some some wax for sale that he'll be doling out at the National. So if you're interested in that, check out Stove Sports. He will be at the National, hanging with my man Filmington, Bob Lewis, and company. Pepino, of course. So yeah, Gary Sheffield, he initiated the fight and brawl against the Indians as he felt the pitcher threw too high, too close to him, high and in. He did come back, however, in 2009, but as a New York Met, where he hit 10 home runs, giving him 509 homers in his career before he retired. So awesome job out of Stove Sports. That's Stove Sports' first win here on Sunday Morning Trivia. So I will need you to shoot me an email with your info as you make a selection here of cards on the board. Or, of course, you always have the option to go for a double or nothing on Card Sharks. Big Country's Wheelhouse. Good morning, Big Country's Wheelhouse. Mark from Kentucky mentions his Juan Gonzalez, man. Juan Gonzalez there for a stretch of time was the most feared hitter in baseball. Really loved Juan Gone. Wicked for sure has plenty of junk wax. He has a whole house of it for sure. Stove Stool Boards. Are we going to make a selection here? Or do you want to play Card Sharks? 5 in a row to go for double or nothing. Juan Gone. I'm trying to think back. Did Juan Gonzalez have his most prolific years with the Indians, or was it with the Texas Rangers? I want to say it probably was with the Rangers. Wicked Discounts was the original junk wax box. No, I think Jabs might be the original junk wax king. Stove Sports is going to take some vintage. All right. I will get some vintage out the Stove Sports. I'll put together a nice little package for you, Stove Sports. Vintage. Just be sure to shoot me an email with your info, and we'll get those out to you. Stove Sports. Working on a Sunday. Oh, all right. Well, good luck to you, sir. And that will bring us to question number 9. Question number 9 here on Sunday Morning Trivia. What baseball player bowled a perfect 300 game during the World Series of Bowling in November of 2017 during a PBA, Professional Bowlers Association competition? I think that one's a pretty easy one. And yes, I was right. It's a very easy one because right out the gate, Cornette Collections, Mookie Betts, right ahead of Ken's Cardboard and Card Stories. Card Stories and Ken's Cardboard, just a little late. Just a little late. Cornette Collections. Haven't seen Cornette Collections in a winner's circle in a while. I know I've got your information. I will need a selection out of you, sir. Mookie Betts. One heck of a bowler. I believe I read he's bowled 3 or 4 300 games in his lifetime. But I think he made the right professional decision. Obviously, hit a few homers in a game a couple nights ago. The 2018 American League MVP winner. And, of course, I pulled, Rookie Monster knows this, I pulled the incredible gold variation Rookie Betts rookie card out of the rookie card explosion box with Phil live on the phone with me. That was probably the best pull of my life out of wax. Speaking of which, someone just got back a Nolan Arenado graded Gem Mint 10 out of the rookie card explosion box version 7. I still have to check that video out back. Check out that video. But yeah, he got it back and got a Gem Mint PSA 10 on the Nolan Arenado rookie card. that I believe Phil was telling me goes for about $400. So yeah, some good stuff coming out of the RCEBs. I always love Rookie Monster. A lot of people do great jobs opening them RCEBs, but Rookie Monster is definitely one of my favorites to watch rip open the RCEBs. All right, that's enough plugging the RCEB. They're successful enough, as they should be. Some great product. All right, Cornette Collections. I'm sorry, I did not see. Did you make a selection? Did you make a selection, sir? Dennis Price dropping the bomb. Dennis Price might drop more emojis than I do in the streams. I got accused of dropping too many emojis the other night in the Wicked stream. Detroit Bookie, there you are. Detroit Bookie, you won some vintage last week. I have them packaged up and ready to send out. I just need you to send me an email, please, sir, with your info. Yeah, Pineapple Skeet. He does not like the emojis. But Wicked put him in his place. Wicked said my man Jeff Airtime can drop all the emojis he wants. I appreciate that, Wicked. Wicked always looking out for his loyal viewers as well. Cornette Collections. We're looking for some Braves for Cornette Collections. I do believe I have some in here. Ah, there we go. There we go. Cornette Collections. We have a 3-pack of Braves, courtesy of Scotty Spidey Arena Boys. Eddie Matthews, manager card. 1974. Eddie Matthews, Joe Negro, and a Dusty Baker. So coming out to you, Cornette Collections. Hey, Anthony Hockey, 1014. Haven't seen you in a few weeks. I appreciate you joining in here. Canadian Giant as well. Good morning, Canadian Giant. Cornette Collections. All right, got some vintage going out to Cornette Collections and Stope Sports this morning. Jason Wento, I didn't see you pop in here this morning. All right, there we go. I was waiting for Lord Have Mercy BRC to join in here. 2 of those questions this morning came from my friend BRC. Lord Have Mercy BRC. Lord Have Mercy BRC has the most fun Fairfield rips on YouTube. I always enjoy, just as I enjoy Rookie Monster, his RCEB openings. I always love the BRC Fairfield rips. And BRC sent me 2 of these questions this morning. So BRC, I appreciate that. BRC sent me the Honus Wagner question and the Frank Robinson question. So I appreciate that, BRC. I always appreciate any help putting together some questions here on Sunday Morning Trivia. Of course, the only caveat is you are not eligible to answer the question, but obviously it's very much appreciated. Any help? I do enjoy using some questions sent in to me. All right, now with that, we are going to finish up this morning here, Sunday Morning Trivia, with question number 10. Abel in Vegas. Good luck at the National this week. I look forward to some footage out of you. Hopefully you can get some good shots out there at the National in Chicago. BRC is on the road. All right, we're going to finish things up here. Question number 10 on the morning. Question number 10. And don't forget, after I end here, we are going to have Wicked Discounts going live with some game show giveaways. And after that, I believe we're going to have RSR on this afternoon with some auctions. So check out Wicked Discounts and RSR for sure. Oh, Big D's, you know I'll be at the National next year in Atlantic City. Believe it or not, and I've mentioned this a couple of times, the last National I attended was in 1989. And I remember it was 1989 because the door prize that year, they gave away those Upper Deck promo cards of Dwayne Bice and Wally Joyner. So I have those cards commemorating that year. 1989, I was 15 years old. 15 years old, and I lived in the next town over to Atlantic City, so my father dropped me off for the day, and as you can imagine, a 15-year-old day, a 15-year-old all day at the National, that was freaking heaven, man. But yeah, you know, like a lot of people, is out of cards for many years. Chicago's 5. Yeah, that's a little bit on the fringe of a day trip, but that's right. Wally Joyner was my favorite player in the late 80s. Wally World, 1986. 20 home runs before the All-Star break. He was, you know, like how Juan Soto just came out on fire last year. That's what Wally Joyner did in 1986. I got a feeling Mark from Kentucky probably remembers that as well. Dennis Price says he was 8. So you might remember. Zombie Collector. Wally Joyner. Zombie Collector had some nice. Well, I've seen some Zombie Collector videos where he had some Wally Joyner cards. I always enjoy those. All right, moving along. Let's finish this up here. With question number 10. You're damn right, Brian Downing. The Come for Egg. I know you joke about Brian Downing, but I was a huge Brian Downing fan. He came up as a catcher with the Chicago White Sox, and he was a DH mostly with those late 80s teams. Brian Downing, Gary Pettis, Devon White, Dick Schofield, Doug DeCinces, Bobby Grich, Bob Boone, Wally Joyner. I loved that late 80s team. Mike Witt, Kirk McCaskill. I have a Brian Downing rookie card in here. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. I get sidetracked very easily here. Brian Downing rookie card right here. This is in the rookie trio. If anybody's interested in Brian Downing rookie card, these are all 1974 rookie cards. I think the first video I saw with a Come for Egg was doing. I never thought I'd see someone doing a video for Brian Downing, but leave it to Eggy. Love me some Brian Downing. I think we might be the only two, Egg. Without a doubt, the only two. All right, moving along. Question number 10, our final question of the morning here on the often imitated, never duplicated Sunday morning trivia. This one is a tough one. I saved the best for last. This is a super tough one. I will be shocked if I don't have to give a hint here, but we'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens here. You have the utmost respect of Jeff Airtime if you come up with this answer without the hint. Question number 10 on Sunday Morning Trivia. July 19th, 2019, just 9 days ago, Steven Strasburg became just the 5th pitcher in the last 50 years to record 2 hits, including a homer in 1 inning. Who was the previous pitcher to do so? Who was the previous pitcher before Strasburg in the last 50 years to record 2 hits in 1 inning, including a home run? I know the obvious answer would be Madison Bumgarner, but it was not him. Arrieta, Greinke, Syndergaard, Fernandez, Syndergaard, Wood, Bumgarner. I knew someone would guess him. Avery, Zambrano, Billingsley, Kershaw, Mike Hampton, Ellis, Holiday, Kershaw, Bartolo, Bumgarner, Hampton, Kershaw, Smoltz, Bunning, Wood, Kershaw, Wood, Mandado, Blast, Dontrell, Babe Ruth, Kershaw, Edward. Village Breaks. You got to be kidding me. Village Breaks. Coach, you have my utmost respect. Village Breaks, yeah. I never realized Edwin Jackson was hit. I don't think he really was a good hitter. He just had the day of his life. Yeah, Edwin Jackson of the Arizona D-Bags in April of 2010. You know, there was a time when Edwin Jackson was regarded as one of the premier pitching prospects in baseball. He posts sub-4 ERAs in Double-A and at the majors at the age of 19 in 2003 for the Dodgers. Of course, he's been with a million teams ever since. That's right, in my D-back. Yeah, he's bounced. God, I think he's played for at least 13 or 14 teams, and several of them multiple times. But yeah, Edwin Jackson, Village Break, such a odd trivia answer to know the answer to. Yeah, he did that against the Braves. Yeah. You know, maybe they put that stat up if you were watching that Braves game. That's always possible as well. All right, Weber's Mile High. I appreciate you stopping in here, man. Always glad to have you in here. And Village Breaks is going to take the Kyle Schwarber rookie card. All right, awesome job out of you, Village Breaks. Okay, again, I want to remind everyone next week, in celebration of the National next Sunday morning, we're going to really step it up. Have some really cool cards for giveaways, some really nice autograph cards, some nice 1968 vintage, some awesome serial numbered triple threads cards. So you don't want to miss next Sunday's show. If you're going to the National, have a great time. I will have a special in-studio guest with me next Sunday. So that will be a first for me. I really look forward to that as well. Everyone stay tuned. Switch over to Wicked Discounts for some more great games and giveaways. He'll be going live very shortly, within the next 5 minutes, I would have to say. And again, check out RSR, his auctions later on this afternoon. Yeah, that's going to do it. I appreciate everyone so much for joining me. Obviously, I could not do any of this without you. I really appreciate you guys are all awesome for joining me and spending some time here on Sunday Morning Trivia. And until next week, YouTube, thanks so much for watching and have a great day.